So, welcome. This is about how to write a poem. My name is Shayna Israel, and I have a wonderful journey to bring you on through this very, very tedious, if you're not a creative person, very tedious process of trial and error in writing the most wonderful poem you can. I always say this: onward, forward. Poems often don't look back, so you have to force them to look back. And one way to do that is through rhyme. So I want to introduce you to a Middot poem in rhyme in ABAB. Okay? One way that poets distinguish one line from the next is to signal that there is a rhyme that happened. So this first one is a Middot poem. It has a kind of circular aspect in the middle of the page, okay? And it begins, middle road, A. You see, odes is the rhyming word, and so we signal A because a new rhyme has transpired. The second line is, catch a car. We signal B because car does not rhyme with road. The third line says, watch for toad. Okay, well, toad and road, they rhyme. And so we give that third line back the letter A to signal that the first line ends with a rhyme that goes and corresponds with the third line. And we mark them A and A. The fourth line goes, a road grabs near and far. We signal B because we already signified that catch a car is an AR rhyme word in the AR family of rhymes. And so we signified that second line as containing a rhyme word, and we signal that with the letter B. So you can imagine to write an ABAB poem, which would be to say, middle, middle road, A. Catch a car, B. Watch for toads, A. A road grabs near and far, B. What is an ode but a way to catch something traveling on tar? So you see, what I did is I took an ABAB poem and I added AB to the end of it to make it a 6-line poem rather than a 4-line poem. As I explained, it gets tedious to begin to. What they do is to signify off rhyme words and what is embedded in signing off on each line a family group of letters. It can be tedious, right? Unless you're paying attention to the words. And that's what I want you to do. I have this book here. It's Literary Theory by Jonathan Culler, who I love. He teaches at Cornell. And in his portion, he talks about focalization. That is the narrative point of view. So one way to move out of feeling like demarcating poetic lines and rhyme words out of the tedious mode for you one way or another. If you're in this video, you probably don't think it's tedious, but it can be. But there's joy. One way to get beyond the tedious mark of signifying rhyme words at the end of poems is to go to what is the point of view here. So Jonathan Culler in Focalization, use it. In Focalization, what he says is, who sees? So who is seeing a middle road? Is there a middle road, or there's more than one road? Who is seeing a toad? Is the toad seeing? Is the car seeing? Where's the person in this poem? There's a lot that I'm sharing here, right? This gets you in a little bit over 5 minutes how to begin to approach a poem, how to write a poem. One thing to do is to begin with rhyme, because we all know roses are red, violets are blue. I wouldn't know what was said if it weren't for you. All right, this 5 minute, a little over 5 minute poem is going to run into 6 minutes. Don't have mercy on me, please. And when you do, know that it takes a lot to admit that one needs to or should begin to look up what it means to how to write a poem, because we all feel like poems are supposed to represent our emotions and our sentiments. No, they're not. They can do many things. So if you don't have the sentiment, one way to go gather one is to think about rhyme. Another way to gather that is to think about form. Rhyme is a form of poetry. Middot is also a form of poetry. It's right there smack in the middle. And it almost looks like a circle if I were to complete it with 2 more lines. Okay? So I'll close here to say, this is how you write a Middot poem in rhyme A-B, A-B. Okay. Have a wonderful day. And know that we'll continue on about what it means to have focalization and seeing who sees. What it means to make this Middot poem actually a circular poem in the way that it looks, but it's right there smack in the middle of the page, and it already looks like a circle. So it seems that it's complete unto itself. And it does have AB, AB. You see it marked in blue over there. So it has that basic rhyme scheme that we talked about before. That should begin you on this journey of how to write a poem. Use literary devices. That's the message. Take care. It's by Shayna Israel.